The Real Issue Podcast. I am your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you are a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the support. So Jimmy Butler was talking about facing the Milwaukee Bucks, and he said that we got to play damn near perfect basketball. And I think that's the problem, because we all know that the Miami Heat, they have been very inconsistent this season. There's been a lot of games where they had no business losing to the Magic, the Pistons, the Spurs, Charlotte. They lost all these crucial games. They came out slow. Teams are scoring 70 points at the half. How are we going to beat the Milwaukee Bucks like that? And also, too, when you really sit and think about it, they have my MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay, they have Drew Holiday. He's arguably one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. Middleton, he's still a great second option. I know he's still a little bit banged up, but he said he's ready to go. And then overall, too, one of the main things that have killed the Miami Heat this season is size. Brook Lopez, Giannis Antetokounmpo, okay, Bobby Portis. It's going to be very hard for Bam and Jimmy to score in the paint. I know that they've done it in the past, but once again, we cannot continue to compare these teams from years ago to now. And once again, with Brook Lopez in the paint, Giannis and Bobby Portis in the paint, it's going to be very hard for Jimmy and Bam to operate. And honestly, it's actually going to force Jimmy and Bam to be more of jump shooters. And I will say the Milwaukee Bucks, they do play a lot of drop coverage. Bam Adebayo is going to have to expose the drop. I know years ago when we got swept by the Milwaukee Bucks, Brook Lopez was daring Bam Adebayo to shoot. Same thing with Jimmy Butler. They're not going to be able to get to the rim at will. I think that when it comes to the playoffs, especially, everything comes down to matchups. And once again, for the Miami Heat to even have a shot, even to have a shot at beating the Milwaukee Bucks, well, one, I think that the Milwaukee Bucks, first of all, they're obviously better than us, and I think that they have a deeper team than us, and they have better high quality role players than us. Now, I would say that for us to have a shot, Jimmy Butler would have to play at an MVP level for sure. Okay. And then with Bam and Tyler, they would have to play arguably the best basketball of their career. Because once again, if the role players are not consistent, I think that's going to be a huge negative for us. And if Bam is a little bit too passive, it's not going to work, bro. We're going to struggle to score 100 points. If Tyler Hero gets clamped up on the perimeter and he can't, get free and he can't do what he likes to do, then it's going to be a huge problem. And this was my main thing. Of course, I don't want the Miami Heat to lose, but at the end of the day, they have the MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo is pretty much unstoppable. We don't really have the personnel like we did the years prior to guard him, to face up with him. We don't have Jay Crowder. We don't have Iguodala. We don't have all these different bodies to throw at Giannis or to even slow him down. So it's going to be very interesting to see. And especially, like I said, with the whole size factor, I think that the size factor is everything. The potential of getting out rebounded, or, who are we really going to play next to Bam? Cody Zeller, Kevin Love, Yurtsevin. So it's going to be very interesting to see the different rotations. Also, too, I think that Victor Oladipo should get some minutes, because this is going to be a definition of an Eastern Conference grind out series. This is going to be a series where, you won't necessarily see it like a 130 to 120 game. These are going to be grinder games, like unless that the Miami Heat, they come out really, really flat. But other than that, like I said, we're going to have, some of the best performances that I've ever seen in my life, not only from the stars, but from the role players, for us to have a shot to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 2,000 subscribers.